Hi friends, Namaste. Today we are into Germany and onto Black Forest. Black Forest is one of the very common words used by us mainly because of the Black Forest cake, which I'm sure everybody has eaten. Nobody, vegetarians or non-vegetarians, they eat Black Forest cake. Now, what is Black Forest? The Black Forest is actually on the Rhine Valley. It's in the southwest of Germany, in the state of Baden and Württemberg, bounded by about 6,000, over 6,000 kilometers of area. And why is it Black Forest called? Basically, it is the densely thick black woods and the leaves that surrounding the 6,000 over the area. So it has the name, God, it's like a black forest. But actually they have a scientific word saying that it is a scientific word, that is an oppressive canopy of evergreens roaming above the forest, over the forest. That is what they call it. But this is it. Now, the largest town is called Freiburg. There is the place where our hotel is where we live in. And it also has the Drubba, the cuckoo clock made. The origin of the cuckoo clock is in this particular place. Watch. So now we are going to get down from the Eiffel Tower. People have taken enough photographs and movies and videos. I too had taken my part. See, for me, I had to look after the group. I had to make sure that they're all safe and they come down on time. Here, when I got down first, I tried to take the photographs, videos of the people on the first level. And they're just climbing down. It's almost on the base. Here it is the base. So some have reached, some are still coming down. It's an amazing experience they have. So I have asked them to wave their hands so I could take the video. I enjoy all these things. I just want to see my people are really happy. That gives me a lot of happiness. Now we are moving to Germany. So we finished UK, London, we finished the English Channel, and France, that's Paris. Now we are moving to Germany. Germany, the most important place to see is the Black Forest area and the Lake Titisee. And Titisee as it is. Also the beginning, the manufacturing of the cuckoo clock started in the Black Forest area near Titisee. There are two places originates the cuckoo clocks. We'll be taking the group to both the places. They have every hour, when the hour completes, they have a small show. Dancing girls with music. So people are singing and enjoying what they're seeing and they're talking about it. The bus is full. We have rotating seats facilities here, so we tell the people to rotate. But some people do not want to come from back to the front, and so the people often are made to sit in front. Some people do not want to go from front to back also. But how that could be managed? We can insist them to go, they would do. But people who are in the back, we cannot insist them to. So we are driving. A captain is comfortable. We do put movies sometimes, and but people don't watch the movies because they see we already seen these movies. So they're busy talking and singing and chatting and seeing the places. They say if you put the movie, we see the movies. We don't see the places. So we came here to see the places, not to see the movie which we have already seen. So that is how it goes on. Of course, there is water in the bus, but of course it has to be paid. The driver keeps them to the required cool. So we are going to reach now very soon the Black Forest area. Tomorrow you'll be seeing Titisee, etc. Now let me speak to you about the Black Forest area. The Black Forest area is in the place called Baden, and it is surrounded to about 6,009 kilometers. It's a beautiful place, densely populated, thick trees, and with cloudy, it's clouds. So naturally it gives a dark look. You can see some of the beautiful German houses. It's very beautiful, the German houses, and both the sides are really beautiful looking place. See, the balcony is always beautifully decorated by live flowers, blossom flowers. They say the bigger and the better looking is the balconies, the person who owns that apartment is rich. It also have a small stream flowing on the same along the side of the road. We always hear the song of this stream. We really enjoy it. I always enjoy it. When you go through the Black Forest area, you just see the end. You see that's the end. But no, it's just there to begin again. The road goes in diversified ways. But everything, like, you feel like taking the photographs, because you see the postcards those days used to come with these pictures. It also have a German rail track coming along the side. You can see how the cliffs are cut, made to the roads, and they have lots of tunnels too. Lots of tunnels. That's a rail journey, the rail track. You can see the tunnels made for the rail to go in between, to cross off. Now, this is we call the Hofgurt Sternen. That's the place where I have this cuckoo cloak. It's a beautiful place. It has a small river flowing on the other side, and all German, typical German type. The people over there serving food is Germans. And we have one whole building is full of cuckoo clocks, and you have here also, here the place, you have this entrance of the building. Here also they have this in every 1 hour the cuckoo clock dance. It's automatically done. This is just cute. Yeah, this is the place. They started dancing with the music. It's now 6 o'clock in the evening. We reached. From Paris to Germany, our bus is waiting. Paris to Germany, it's actually about 6 hours, the crow flying journey. But we cannot take the crow flying. You can see the dancing couples as the clock pass 6 o'clock. People are watching. Some people are not here. They're going to toilet and many places, so that they land or drink water and things like. Here it is, a very close look of the dancing couples of every hour, tuned. And inside the building, you have full of cuckoo clocks, various types, small to big, larger. And the tiny, smallest one cost about almost at that time, about 3,000 rupees. That euro, it's all used euro. So finished, we have started our journey next day for Lake Titisee. We stayed in the hotel over there for that overnight. See how beautiful. It's a good clear plateau. Germany has the river, the Rhine River. The largest river in Europe is called the Rhine River. That's why it's a Rhine Valley. So this Black Forest is also in the Rhine Valley, part of Rhine Valley. So it's Rhine River is the most famous river, and they have a lot of cruises now in the Rhine River. Now this is our hotel Delta in Freiburg. It's in Germany, very close to Black Forest area. So the next day we are having breakfast. We have all the breakfast in the hotel. Lunch, dinners always outside at the Indian restaurant. though some of the food we give the Indian food. This is the dinner place. Sorry, this is a dinner place. We're having the dinner at the Indian restaurant. Awesome, the food, it's about more than about 15-20 items. So as I told you, the lunch and dinners are always with the North Indian restaurants, mostly by Punjabis and Gujaratis. Some of them are by Punjab and Gujarat Muslims, but it's done to the taste of the Indians. Because Indians generally, most of them are North Indians who travel, are Hindus, and they don't eat the meat or the pork. The Muslims don't eat pork and the Hindus don't eat beef. That's in the North India. I'm not talking about Kerala. So Kerala started traveling now the recent past, as our Santosh George Kulangara has started a safari, and they started very many shows, the Sancharam. It is really given abundant boost to the travel trade. And also the North Indians started traveling from 1970, the end of 70s onwards, when I was working for SOTC. So that is why the people cannot eat the outside food of European food, etc., because it is cold, and most of them are just leaves and meat. They don't have the curry kind of stuff, spicy food. So what happens is they don't like the food. So a lot of people, the Indian origin people settled in Europe, they found it's a great opportunity to start the restaurants, and it just developed. Now every city has more than 10-15 restaurants. They're competing with each other. Now we are going to Schaffhausen Falls. Schaffhausen Fall is again from the Rhine River. As I told you about the Rhine Valley. So the Rhine River, when it touches the Switzerland area, there's a fall. It's a mini fall, not like Niagara Falls. We can, how we say it, something like we also do have a river. Schaffhausen Falls. It's like our Adirampalli Falls, but little bigger than that, little vast. The area of the waterfall is built very beautifully. It's on the plateau. In the Black Forest area, that is in Titisee, we are staying at a place called Freiburg. The hotel name is, I think, Hotel Stud in Germany. It's a very interior place, so it has its picturesque forest and sceneries, and the breakfast is fantastic, typical German breakfast with different types of juices. It's all the places it's like this only, different types of juices, about 4 to 5 types of cornflakes and flakes cereals, and then we have honey, also different types of breads, bread rolls, and they also have varieties of fruits and cheeses. And then also they have cooked items, many of them. Now after breakfast we have started going to the Titisee to see the Titisee and the Lake Titisee. Now Titisee is a very interior place of Black Forest. The Black Forest you can call it. It is a beautiful lake which has flamingos always, but of course certain times it won't be there, it migrates. So this is the place which we go now. It has its tram car also another side of our road. This is during the month of May, so it's pretty bright. It may be about 22 degree kind of Celsius at this time. It's so neat, clean, whichever area you could be, but very neat and very clean and very beautiful, and you feel very pleasant. These are again small apartments, houses, typical German built houses. You can see how it has been done. Don't feel like a thick wall or a huge nest. It's all smaller ones. It's only in the cities they have this skyscrapers, buildings. You can see those small apartments, cottages, kind of houses. Most of the houses have the small balcony in front. This is the countryside, you can call it. And you have over here grapes, apples, sometimes oranges, all along the side. We feel tempted to get down and pluck it, but you are not allowed to do it. I don't know how, but the moment any countryside or anywhere, the coach stops, the police gets the information, within 3 to 5 minutes they reach the spot. I wonder how they can reach within such a short period to the spot. Whether we stop for any purpose, but we cannot. So the driver refuses to stop anywhere unless it is the area where we can stop for washroom purpose, as well as to take coffee or whatever lunch purpose, dinner, etc. But we are not allowed to stop anywhere otherwise, because and he gets a ticket. Now we have reached the Titisee tourism office. So there is a tourism office over here. So we have reached, and I have asked all the passengers to come along with, because it's a walking tour. In the walking, if you there are diversified roads. So somewhere if you miss, then you had it. Very difficult to get them, because most people at that time would not take the cell phones with the loaded cell phone. The local phone facilities won't be there. They would be having the phones, but not otherwise. So it is very difficult to get them back. So I had to literally be from the back to the front, and from front to the back, and the handicam for taking the pictures, and keeping the track of the people, because our people, we always have the habit, we don't go like Chinese or other foreigners. We are 26 states, we have 26 languages, we have 160 languages, and we have different style of working, walking, running and eating habits. Same way. Here it is, we stood for a photograph at the restaurant, which is also having a tourism office, and you see what a beautiful flower show they have. It's just there. The flowers have such beautiful colors. It's because of the climate, I see the flowers have more colors over there that you can see in Japan also, and in Europe, mainly because of the tropical forest area. You have a little shopping along the side of the roads. It's not very expensive, a little cheaper. And this is the Lake Titisee, where usually we see the flamingos. Here the small cruise. One can take the cruise, not very expensive if you have time. But in our group we cannot, because we are always time constrained. We got to reach another place within a particular time period, so we give like 1 hour, 2 hours kind of. So within that 2 hours time we have to get back, because then comes the lunch, then comes the again sightseeing, then comes the density, beautiful lake. And the black forest, you see, it is, the shadow is falling on the lake, so the color itself changes. It has a 5-star hotel over there called Maritime Titisee. This is almost the end kind of the place, and further we have to go to the forest area. Here also there is a cuckoo clock, Drubba, the origin of the cuckoo. It's the other one which we saw is the sister concern. These are the two main places over here, which has cuckoo clocks demonstration and the cuckoo clocks as such to buy. Hi friends. The next video is going to be the Switzerland portion. That is the border of Switzerland, Schaffhausen Falls, and then the Mount Titlis, etc. Now please don't forget to press the bell button and put your comments. Of course, subscribe so that you can continue to see the coming videos. Thank you.